Welcome to the 44-day challenge, day 2. We're in the Wellstand studio, Revelstoke, BC, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Today's book that we're reviewing is Make It Big by Yuvi Shmul, How to Sell Your Business for Maximum Profits. Yuvi worked on Wall Street, then he moved over and migrated into buying and selling small businesses, and now he runs a business consulting practice. Great information out of this book. If this is the first time you're tuning into the 44-day challenge, what we're doing is reviewing every book Amazon sells, pulling out as much of the great information that we possibly can, and getting it out to you guys where it can make the most impact when you go to sell your company. What we do in these challenges is we pull out 3 knowledge nuggets out of the book, we take out 2 quotes, and then we take the biggest takeaway from the book and report on it. The first knowledge nugget for making it big is tangibles versus intangibles. Yuvi talks about how when most people take their company to market, they think about the tangibles only, like cash flow and the assets that you have within the business. But people often forget what makes the big difference in your multiple is the intangibles, like your location, contracts with employees, contracts with suppliers, or your industry and if it's growing as a whole. So do not forget to market your intangibles. The next knowledge nugget is know your buyers. Yuvi talks about 2 different kinds of buyers. Your simple buyer and your complex buyer. You might have heard this referred to as sophisticated and unsophisticated investors, but we'll use Yuvi's terminology. So simple buyers, they're the kind of individual that's looking for a smaller business and they're looking to replace their job so they can have the same style of income with a bit more freedom. Then your complex buyer. A complex buyer is likely going to be purchasing something of larger size and they're going to be looking for a return on their investment. Depending on the size of your business, know who your buyer is, and know how to target them. Our third knowledge nugget is financial documents. People think about their tax returns and their financial statements, but often forget about other financial documents that are important and can tip the scales to make sure that your company sells. These are documents such as your point of sale system, daily, weekly, monthly customer counts, things like your lease paperwork, customer contracts. All of these documents are equally as important to giving the buyer trust when they come to look at your company. So don't forget them. Moving into our quote section of the 44-day challenge for Making It Big. Our first quote is, if the buyer thinks that the business can't survive without you, he is not likely to be interested in the business. This is critically important. You need to give the buyer assurance that this business can survive without you there because you are not going to be. This next quote, I actually took a list out of the book because it's a list on the things to not forget about when you go to take your business to market, and I thought it was valuable information. All right, you should begin preparing your business the moment you purchase your business. Next, the organization of your business is critical in both running it effectively and preparing it for sale. Having organized financial documents from the last 3 years is an ideal situation. When you decide to list your business for sale, it is important to maintain business operations as usual. And identifying key employees to help with the sale of your business is a smart business move. These are a few tips that you want to think about when you go to sell your business. Lastly, the big takeaway of Make It Big. Do not forget to know who your buyer is. Are they a simple buyer or are they a complex buyer? That is going to change the entirety of your marketing campaign and figuring out how to target the right buyer. This is going to increase the chances of your sale and your success. All right, that was day 2 of the 44-day challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. We got 42 more days of covering books, pulling out the great information, and getting out to you. So tune in, follow us on our social channels, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good day.